Hello good people! This is FisherTwelve and we have another exciting Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video for you guys today. As always, and today's video is going to be Uplink Shots Episode 6, and we are on the map Comeback, which means that we are nearly halfway done with all of the default maps, and this is actually the last of the competitive maps. And the reason why I say this one for last is because, as you guys will see in this video, and as you guys may have experienced from playing this map, is that there aren't too many shots to make. There aren't too many spots. This is a very small map, it's very fast paced, and the uplinks are very much covered by their surroundings. In fact, most, if not all of these shots require a dash. You know, you can't just make them from standing still and boost jumping. You have to boost jump and then add a boost dash on top of it to get that extra distance and that extra momentum towards the uplink. But regardless, I have 3 shots for each side, so let's start off with our Sentinel side. Our first shot comes from top air vent. This is probably the most popular shot on this map. You might have seen it happen in game already. At the last MLG event, the NV vs TK uplink game basically went into double OT because no one could make this shot. But simply all you have to do is just boost jump off of air vent and then boost dash forward and then throw. And our crosshair is aimed at these 3 power lines. So when we throw and we look up, you'll see 3 power lines. We just want to put our crosshair just somewhere on them, and when we throw it, it'll fall right in. Again, the boost dash is muy importante, as the quaffle won't make it in if you don't. This next shot comes from bottom mid, and this is actually more of a maneuver than a shot, but this maneuver is really helpful and it's important to master, and this maneuver is jumping over the mid wall and then shooting. And this is important simply because sometimes we're unable to carry it the entire way from mid through to the uplink for a dunk, so this shot just comes in handy sometimes. And our crosshair wants to be just above eye level for this shot. It should be just above the uplink when we double jump, and in doing so, it will sink right in when you throw it. Now, the only kind of tricky thing about this shot, and you guys will see me mess up right here, is that your character will do a climb animation instead of just jumping immediately over. But enough practice and this won't be an issue. But either way, if your character does do that climb animation, just aim your uplink, or your crosshair rather, just a tad higher and it will still go in. And our last shot comes from Power Station, or 14. This shot is just as easy to make as the first shot, but no one seems to really know about it yet. I think the key to making this shot is getting on top of the air vent though. You have to make it onto the air vent, otherwise you won't be able to make this shot. But if you are able to make it there and you get the shot off, it will almost always go in simply because of the gravity in this game. You'll see one of my shots is completely off, but it takes enough bounces and eventually goes in. Now, each time I do take this shot, I am aiming at something slightly different, but the common elements in this shot are that I'm in line with the uplink, and when I boost jump, my crosshair ends up being just at the top of the railing on this building to the right of us.
Remote uplink achieved.
Moving over to our Atlas side now, our first shot is coming from right outside of glass. This is a pretty close shot to their uplink, but it can sometimes be tough to carry it over this wall right here for a dunk. So an alternative to that is immediately to the left, we're going to make a shot. All you want to do is have your crosshair about a window or 2 above the uplink when you boost jump. You can aim a little higher if you want, and then you want to throw it and you'll either swish it or hit a bank shot. Either way, it's going to go in. And the next shot is a slight variation. Instead of shooting from next to the wall, this shot is from jumping over the wall. So a little more dangerous. People will almost always have guns at the ready, so you need to be quick about shooting. But the key here again is the boost dash. You need to boost dash over the wall, otherwise the ball is going to fall short when you throw it. You need to have that boost dash to get that extra distance. So you want to make sure you're boost jumping pretty much when you're right at the front of the wall, but close enough away that your character doesn't do a climb animation. And again, we're aiming our uplink we're aiming our crosshair, I should say, just above the uplink when we throw.
Uplink achieved.
And our last shot, which is an extremely hard shot. It took me a while to get this one down, but this is coming from on top of the green wall. Now, the only way this shot works is from being on top of green wall. So it can be a little hard getting there during an intense game, or a game with just a lot of action, or a game where people know where you're coming from. But I have a clip here on how to do it on the run. Basically what you want to do is you want to boost jump off of the wall and dash forward. Fortunately enough, the game allows you, there's enough time to boost jump onto the wall, boost jump off of the wall, and then dash forward. Now, when you throw it, you need to aim nearly 90 degrees straight up. We are literally shooting for the stars here, but if you throw it aiming high, it will make it in, and it can be a really clutch shot pretty often as there aren't a lot of shots coming from this side of the map. Everyone is really pretty much focused on the glass side of the map, so if you're able to carry the ball over to this side, you have a pretty good opportunity to make a shot or to at least get close enough to maybe pass it to a teammate and have them make a dunk. But those are all of the uplink shots that I have for you guys today on the map Comeback. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at FisherTwelve, same as the channel name, and make sure to check out my live stream, twitch.tv/FisherTwelve, where I live stream Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.